Hey guys, so we are just gonna take apart the Calibre 2, and I'm gonna be giving you a couple of tips as well in terms of maintenance. So here we go. Okay, right there, and then give it a snap. Okay, there we go. Put that aside. All right, so when you loosen the screw, you'll sometimes see the bearing goes up. The center spring is pushing at it, so there we go. That just went up. So all right, we take that out. All right, see, usually the bearing stays at the back there, so if you need to clean it out, clean whatever there, put it back. Okay, leave that there. And so the bearing, I usually catch the spring and push at it, and that should come right out. And, yeah, so that's there. Now you'd notice that there's a brass spacer right here. Not all the reels have it. It's there to protect the wave spring, and also limits how far the spool goes forward if you pull at it. Like I said, not all the reels have it. If you do see it, it's in your reel. So just make sure that when you put them back together, the recessed part cups the spring, not the other way around. See, there you go. It's right there, cupping it. So let's set that aside. And one thing I'd like to stress too, so maybe after the season or you dunk your reel a couple of times, it'd be a good idea to clean the the journal section. It's right there, and put a very thin film of grease on it. So what I do, so with a swab, just put a little bit on your finger like that, kind of rub a little bit here, maybe a little bit more than that. So okay, so that, and then just rub through this thing. So what that does, it helps the bearing, the top bearing, to slide up and down a lot easy, because this has to be free in order for the wave spring to do its job. So all right, so let's put them back together. So back in, make sure the three contact points lay flat. Okay, here we go. Lay flat on the stainless spacer right there. Okay, so once that's in, okay, we can put it on the back plate. Now the bottom bearings there. So before the top bearing, so this one goes in. So if you do that, okay, well, that one went in very easily. Sometimes you have to, kind of run the Allen key around a little bit to make it seat down better. So now, almost there, the top bearing. Okay, it's gonna go down there. Okay. Alright, so just to double check, right there, so right at the very, it's tight right at the very bottom. Loosen it, and kind of the bearing should go up with as you loosen the screw. Some would get stuck, and that's not a big deal. So just make sure it's seated nicely. That was just to double check that everything's moving as it should. So all right, that's there. Just, I like to tighten it holding the shorter end of the Allen key so you don't over tighten it. And then the clicker knob. Okay, put it in clockwise, kind of counterclockwise here. So there you go. Okay. There you go. All done. Ready to fish. And this is the recommended lubrication that, you know, it's dielectric grease.